Today's training is how to add your SY910 clock to your existing network. We have two options. We can either pick the Wi-Fi or we can pick the hardwired network solution. We're going to add the IP address and also add the clock to the network via a Wi-Fi password. So first thing we need to do on the SY910 clock is get into the administrator options, and that's under the menu. By hitting the menu, it'll bring up the menu option for us. Then we go into system settings, which is option number 5. We go into the communication option, which is number 2. Network under the communication, which is number 1. And then under number 1, we have communication options. We're presented with either a Wi-Fi or a wired. So in this situation, we're going to start with wired. So we hit number 2. It confirms that it's now an Ethernet connection. We then have the ability to go and set the IP address, which is option number 3. Or we can turn the DHCP settings on and your network will then deliver the IP address directly to the clock. So I'm going to hit 3 and do it manually. So we hit number 3. We then have the IP address that can be added, the mask address, and also the default gateway for your network. Your administrators will be able to provide that information for you. I'm going to hit escape. As I said, we've got the second option. So again, I'm going to go back into communications, which is 1. And this time I'm going to set the Wi-Fi option. So I'm going to select method of communication as Wi-Fi. So now it's set up for Wi-Fi. Now it brings up an extra selection, which is to scan for hotspots. So what it's going to do is try and find the network connectivity in your local area. And what you've then got the ability to do is grab that extension, select it, pick the strongest one you can see on the list that you know the passwords to, and then enter the password via the keypad. Once you've done that, the clock will actually connect to the network. You'll get a successful network connectivity, and you'll be able to ping the clock, but also you'll see on the screen here the little Wi-Fi signal, and we need to have a bar, at least 3 bars showing on that. It's that simple.